Oh, there we go. We have sound. Ha 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 ha. It's a common. Okay, yeah, that should give you sound. That was weird. I don't know why that got turned off. Oh. There we go. We have sound. Okay. Yeah, it took me a second to figure that out. Okay, I'm going to repeat everything I just said. I am here. I don't have my bow tie on. And this is a very quick pop-up. It was kind of a last-minute thing. Shawnee, what I was saying, there is Serena. No, is that Serena? Yes. This is actually partially for Serena. I'm glad she's here because what I want to show real quick is something about the Sunchokes that I sent her. And just to show her what I have done with my Sunchokes. Now, we just dug this up in the garden tour this weekend. It's ginger, of course. And I'm going to show what I do to store this. Obviously, it's not going to be a very long short, but this is the important thing. And I didn't want to come in during Gardener Scott's live, obviously, but let me come in like this and bring this over here. Is that about right? I am shooting blind here, so yeah, oh my goodness, look at there. Okay, so I had dug up these Sunchokes in that one live a while back. A lot of y'all were there, and the Sunchokes were starting to get soft, and I panicked. I actually sent a few, and they were soft, and I was trying to impress on her what these are now rock solid. And I went out and checked them this morning. I thought, oh, I got to do a quick live today to show. Hopefully Serena would be at the and tag Serena when you're chatting, so she understands that what to do with supposed to be. And I'm very excited. You can see there's a little bit of moisture in here. A double tray here, dry just as long as there is a wee bit of moisture in. I got a lot of, you can see, and all these had gone super soft because we ended up doing something else before I could get them in. Anyway, with that in mind, I just wanted to show you real quick what I do with things like ginger. And it's very easy to take care of this and store it. What I do, and we're down to this one doesn't even have drain holes. And I'm not going to worry about it with this little piece of ginger. But what I'm going to do is these are going to be seeds for next year's ginger. And I'm going to put them in this tray. Now this here, you'll notice, this here is a little darker than that there. And this is actually a little soft. This was the seed ginger from 2024 that I harvested in 2024. And so it's old. I'm very curious if this will actually grow me yet another year of ginger. And so I'm going to be putting that over here. I'm going to put a mark over here or back too when I have a mark. And I'm going to figure out something to mark. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we have no set today, folks. This is no set. This is just the sloppy living room that we normally live in because we're in the middle of a remodel. But I'm going to take this ribbon and I'm going to mark this year-old piece of ginger. I say year-old. It's been in the soil. It grew all this, which isn't very impressive, but I mean, that's maybe what, 3 times more than it was. So I'm not too disappointed in that, but I'm going to tie that there, and literally all you have to do, and in fact, if you saw the live stream, you'll in fact, let me zoom out just a little bit here. I don't have presets. I set this thing up super duper fast. Just to get this out because I saw Serena was there. And there we go. So yeah, okay, that should be about right. Anyway, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take the soil that we filtered out on the last live. This is just potting soil, and I'm going to cover that ever so lightly. That's all it is. Just cover it. It doesn't take much. It just needs to be in some soil. Like that. Now I know that one right there is going to be our experiment to see if it'll grow again. And then what was in here was actually just a little bit moist. I will put let me go get some water. Dude, I got water. It's my spray bottle. So yeah, this is highly filtered water. So it's actually very clean water. And I will just put a little bit on here. That's it. That's it. So like I said, I wanted to show Serena. It's the exact same thing, and I cannot see what are NPK. Oh, you know what? I have to let me get this on another screen so I can see it. I see Serena is saying something there. What are NPK and light requirements for... Oh, oh my goodness. There are very few requirements for sunchokes. Sunchokes grow like weeds. And in fact, if Shawnee, would you tell her that sunchokes grow like weeds? Native soil is about all they need. So no soil under this at all. I just piled it in on top, and that was it. That's a good observation. Now I will plant it. Now when I plant these things, they will be planted within the soil, in the beds. But I know people that will actually grow them in trays, in just simple trays like this. So they're very resilient. They do pretty good. So yes, yeah. Yeah, and again, this is storage. We're about to head out of town for the weekend. If I left these sitting on the table over there, they would go bad before we got back, or before I get them in the soil, probably. I'm hoping to get them in the soil as soon as possible. Hey, Big Wheel Dog, how you doing, brother? Anyway, so I just wanted to show that. Same thing with turmeric. You can take turmeric and put it in a paper plate and cover it with soil, just as long as it has a little bit of moisture. Yeah, and this is just for storage, and that's the important thing here is that it's just for storage. But all these things you can just stick in a little bit of soil. Now, I've actually had turmeric like this, no soil, no nothing, stored for months. And turmeric does pretty good, and it still grew all over the place. But ginger is a little more sensitive. The sunchokes, yeah, they're even a bit more sensitive. But it's very easy to take care of them. For some reason, just that little bit of moisture in the soil, that's all they need to kind of pass through a month or two of storage before you actually get them in the place where they're going to be planted. So I know Serena was talking about just for storage for sunchokes. This works perfect. This will actually hold your things securely, give them, think of it as an IV drip. That's quite literally what it is. It's just an IV drip to keep them going through the cold and then make it to the planting time. I will actually keep most of this stuff out in our Florida room. The Florida room does not freeze. Even on the 22-degree days, the Florida room still didn't get below 40 degrees. So for us, it's a good storage area. I could actually keep this right here in the house. It'd be just fine. I can keep this ginger right here in the house if I wanted to. But what I'm going to end up doing is I'll put a cover over these, stick them out there, and piece of aluminum foil. It doesn't really matter. That's just something to help keep the moisture in there, keep them alive. And that is definitely don't let them freeze. So that would be the end of them, of course. So which vegetable if it could, would block out the sun. A sunchoke. Yeah, that's a good one, Serena. I like that. I like that. Oh, I don't have anything set up here to put that on the screen. That's a good one, though. Anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to show. And I appreciate you popping in here. Definitely. Appreciate everybody popping in here real quick for this. Like I said, this is about as pop-up as it gets. I literally set this up in under 10 minutes. So I'm very ecstatic that I got this far. So I could have done a few more things, but it didn't happen. Yeah. Anyway, I don't even know what the screen. Oh, looky there. See, I didn't even have my little stuff up in the corner. Let's see here. Bow type. Oh, there we go. Yay. Okay, so now we got that. Anyway, that is it. I am going to let y'all go on with your day. Thank you, Will. We are going up. We actually, I will say just a word for those of you who don't know, maybe on Team Replay, my mom passed away Saturday night, 3 or 4 months, and she has perfect healing now, and we are actually very excited for Mom. She's been wanting to see Dad, and she's wanting to see her mom and dad. We're going to Des Moines. The funeral is Saturday, and I thank you for all your well wishes, everybody, and appreciate the community here. And yes, we have coats. We have our suitcases pulled out and everything. Today, I saw you in there and all the rest of you. Obviously, your garden doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be yours, right? That's kind of the whole lesson here. So anyway, I think that's it. Oh, let's see if I can take it out right with the scene from the set to make people think I actually know what I'm doing. Y'all have a blessed day.